All right, so this is the 72-hour spring cleanse. And oops, pause this share from our recording. Share. There we go. All right, so here we are for our 72-hour spring cleanse information. And as part of my welcome, if you're watching this as a recording, as a replay, my question is, have you ever done a fast, a detox, or a cleanse before? And if so, share what that is. And again, if you're watching this as a recording on YouTube, share in the comments what you've done before. You've done some type of a detox or cleanse before, right, Beatrice?
Yes, I have a green smoothie cleanse.
Yep, I thought so.
They're very good.
And
They really make you feel good.
yep, they do. I totally agree. I think the most intense thing I have ever done is a 2-week orange juice fast, and I really released a lot.
Yes.
So while we're here, you want to make sure your phone is silenced, and like you and I were just talking about before, Beatrice, was being fully present in this moment. And if you've printed out the guide, you can make notes on that. Otherwise, have a notebook and pen ready to take notes. And so it's my intention here to share with you information on, so you may do a spring cleanse, and how a 72-hour spring cleanse may look for you. And part of this is understanding more about how your body works. And then I'm going to have a time for Q&A after this presentation. And I am going to stop my video so you can more fully see the slides. And if you want to stop your video and mute yourself, Beatrice, you can do that as well.
I can finally see, now I can see me. Now
Oh,
that you say now that you say that, I can see me there.
okay. Are you able, do you want to stop your video?
I'm going to close this. I can there. I closed it off.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
And then I'm going to mute you. Okay. So here we go, I think. All right. So, the weather around you may not be showing you that, that, that Mother Nature is, ready for spring. Around here, we've still had, it's still quite chilly out. And so once in a while, I really wonder about the renewal that spring will be bringing. But I've noticed that the days are longer, the sun is staying out a bit longer. There's more rain than snow. We've got birds that are greeting us each morning. And within my body, I have been feeling the transition that those changes bring. And this includes spring cleaning and airing out my house. You may be feeling that as well. And this can be one of the best times that you can do a cleanse for your own body, for your own mental wellness, because I feel that spring cleaning my house in and of itself cheers me up. And so the physical benefits you can get from spring cleaning are there as well, so when I'm shaking those rugs, that's very beneficial for me. Shaking out all the dust and everything that's accumulated over the months. And then, you know, I take my broom and I reach up and take down all those cobwebs. And so all that work is really helpful for me to physically move my body in that way. Sweeping, vacuuming the floors, it's quite the workout. However, some of these changes in your surroundings can also be a bit jarring to your body because the change of seasons sometimes brings allergies. You, you know, shaking up all that dust may make you sneeze a lot more, you know, and let's not forget the adjustment to daylight savings time. I know for at least a week, I heard from people all around me how it was having a hard time adjusting. And some of these things are not always designed to be the best thing for your body unless you are paying attention to all of this. Seasonal changes are the ideal time to cleanse as your body is already in a transitional mode during those times. Early spring and early autumn are traditionally regarded as key times for purification practices. However, this depends a bit on the climate where you live. I live in the northern climates, and so it might be colder here longer than if you lived in the more southern climates. You may live in Australia where you're having your autumnal cleanse versus a spring cleanse. But the thing to notice is that the body is already weakened by the cold. It can be weakened by too much heat. And so it needs extra reserves to stay healthy and strong. And that's why these transitional seasons are times to pay attention and do that. So a quick spring cleanse, in addition to your typical spring cleaning, can get your body and your mind in the right space to look forward and embrace this season and the coming season. So when the season changes from winter to spring, and there's a natural inclination to spend more time outdoors, eat lighter foods, and perhaps shed some of the excesses that you've accumulated during the winter, this is an ideal time to try a spring cleanse. And cleanses often get a bad rap. And some package programs may lead astray with promises for health that go above and beyond what's really physically possible. Packages and cleanses that often tell you that you'll lose 10 pounds in 3 days or that you'll feel like you're 20 again aren't actually going to pull through. You know, you're just not going to get that promise. And sometimes you'll hear from people that the body doesn't really need a cleanse, it can do it on its own. But there's also studies that show it's pretty helpful. So a true healthy forward spring cleanse goes above and beyond just helping you shed a few pounds. Your body is then ready for the next season within your skin, your organs, and everything else in between. What is a spring cleanse? So no matter what kind of diet or meal plan you follow, your body eventually collects some toxins. They might come from your food, the environment, or even just your body can produce toxins. And without finding a process to eliminate them, your body can show signs of wear and tear. So cleanses and detoxes are designed to speed the process. Just speed it along for eliminating toxins from your body. So as you engage with and complete a cleanse, your body is better poised to absorb nutrients, fend off invaders, and feel better on every level. The most common type of cleanse and detox is one where you eliminate all solid foods for a period of time. Liquids like green tea and bone broth may make up the bulk of what you consume during this time. So I'm going to talk about the benefits of a spring cleanse here. So no matter what kind of diet or meal plan you follow, your body eventually collects some toxins. They might, excuse me. Oh, I did that already. So really, there's just so much bad press about cleanses that can be hard to see the good for all the shadows that are cast in social media. And the thing is that when it's done well with health in mind, a spring cleanse can do wonders for every area of your life. You can have some weight loss, mental clarity, better sleep, improved skin tone. Those are just some of the many benefits of a cleanse when it is done appropriately. So, we're going to talk about energy boost. As you eliminate toxins within your body, you'll probably start to notice a change in your energy levels. For some, it might be subtle, but for others, it might be that wow factor. What happens is your body starts to reset, which then boosts your metabolism to burn calories more effectively. Switching from those heavy processed foods and cutting them out of your diet for a period of time, would be nice if it was longer, lets your body relax. In fact, your body starts to not crave so much of those processed foods. When you eliminate the things that tend to slow you down, you will begin to notice the things that keep you from getting all the nutrients you need. Most of the year, whether you're distracted and busy, taking care of your children, working a full-time career, maybe both, just life, your focus and concentration can start to be on everything else outside of yourself. It can be hard to focus on anything but what is right in front of you, which also makes it hard to think about anything other than the anxiety and stress of the next task. And it can feel like there's no way out of the fog. A cleanse can help you reset your mind and clear the fog away from your daily life. Sugary processed foods have a tendency to leave you in that fog day in and day out. A cleanse lets your body reset. It rests. It gets rid of any residue from those types of foods and process things fully going forward. Have you ever found yourself stuck in this loop of sugary, fatty, and salty snacks or foods? It starts because you've had a hard day. Then you do it because you've had a good day. Then I'll just have a nibble when you're making dinner, and pretty soon you're snacking on everything all day long. It doesn't seem to matter. Once you get started in that cycle, you just keep reaching for the next thing. And that's often the foods that aren't great for your body and mind. Your body has become addicted to them. A cleanse helps you break the cycle. As your body leaves out those processed and sugary foods, you give your mind the chance to go back to square one, making it much easier to choose nutrient-rich foods instead. It also helps you look at the emotions that got you there in the first place. Winter can be hard, very hard on your hair and skin. Your hair may hide under a hat during the colder months, and your skin is often covered in layers of clothing to protect you from the elements. The air is also drier, which lends itself to lots of flakiness. A cleanse can help revive your hair and skin in one of the best ways. In traditional Chinese medicine, spring is governed by the liver and is traditionally a time of release. The liver, which is greatly affected by stress and emotional disturbances, has the primary function of filtering toxins out of your blood before they enter the rest of your body. In addition to being one of your body's detox organs, your liver also controls the flow of qi through your body. If you think of your organs as a solar system, your liver is the sun. It is the center of your body's natural purification system, intricately connected to other organs like the gallbladder, kidneys, lymphatic system, colon, and skin, which all filter different toxins from the body. During the winter, again, we tend to eat heavier foods, which, while keeping us warmer, may also clog up the liver and gallbladder. So instead of changing your shampoo for the 5th time this month, a cleanse takes it back to the roots, literally, and clears your body out from the beginning. After even a few days of doing a cleanse, you might start to notice a change in the way your hair and skin look. Cleanses are often touted as the best way to lose weight fast. Just one drink a day and you'll drop weight in no time. And while there are a lot of benefits for your weight, it's not everything. Doing a cleanse is more about removing many of the toxins that cause your body to hold on to those pounds than making you drop them. Again, in traditional Chinese medicine, being overweight is called an excessive condition. When this happens, there is hyperfunction caused by blockages in the arteries, or maybe even your acupuncture meridians along with other systems. Generally, the blockage stems from an extreme diet coupled with a stressful lifestyle. The main remedy for excess is cleansing and purging. Whatever has caused the excess must be eliminated. A reset with a cleanse also helps you make healthier choices going forward, which can keep the weight off and even help you drop any necessary pounds later on. So let's talk about this 72-hour spring cleanse. So whether you want to start making healthier choices in your daily life or you just want to get a better night's sleep, a spring cleanse can get things back in line for the next season of life. As the ice begins to melt from winter and new spring growth happens, we too feel the urge to shake off the old and step into the new. It's time to freshen up. Just 72 hours can help you get reset, ready, and rolling into the next phase of your life. Simple changes make all the difference in the world when it comes to your health, and a cleanse can be the simplest of all. A spring cleanse can be a wonderful way to clean up our diets and feel as good on the inside as spring feels on the outside. So, day one, the first day of any new task or habit is usually always the hardest. The first day of your 72-hour spring cleanse is all about boosting your liver function. The liver is the body's natural detox system and an antioxidant machine. The more you pour into your liver health and function, the easier it is to really engage with the cleanse. Cleanses are often focused on cutting out food and switching to a liquid diet or fast. In this first stage of your spring cleanse, switching to liquids doesn't mean keeping up with your favorite alcoholic beverages. Alcohol has a devastating effect on your liver. We all know that people who abuse alcohol in the long term can suffer from severe liver issues and cirrhosis of the liver. But there can be severe issues when you drink alcohol, even on a more modest scale. To get your liver working its best, start out your cleanse by cutting out those alcoholic beverages. Not just the heavy-duty liquor, but beer, wine, hard cider, seltzers, and anything that contains alcohol. Exercise is one of the best things you can do for your body in general, and your liver in particular. Movement is key for cleansing. Stagnation is death. Spring is going to move you, whether you like it or not. Wake up to the force of nature. While cleansing, you can also slow your mind by slowing your body and focusing on mindful exercise with deep breathing. When you're not exercising on a regular basis, your body can start to build up fat within the liver, causing a decrease in function and an increase in inflammation. Move your body between 6 and 10 a.m. This is called kapha time to get in Ayurveda, to get your energy flowing at the start of your day. Do yoga at home. Hold the pauses for a longer duration, at least 10 breaths, and then infuse those poses with breath. Oxygenate your entire body and squeeze out toxins, practicing more twist type poses. Take walks every day, giving space to the mind and the body. As you get moving, your body starts to process all those toxins that hang out when you're sitting still and get them out of your system. As the toxins get moving out, your liver picks up power and continues to process them until your body is back in fighting form again. The second day of your cleanse is all about creating an environment where your body can start to hit that reset button and feel results. The key focus of this day is about removing those sugary processed foods and putting some nutrient-dense liquids into your diet. Even if you don't feel like you're missing nutrients and minerals, there's a good chance you are. And a simple change like this can make a big difference. There are a lot of different kinds of cleanse drinks you can do, but a simple combination can help you keep the variety without losing any of the effects. Green tea is one of the best natural cleanse drinks in the world. There are tons of great benefits your body can get from a green tea cleanse, including cancer prevention, a lowered risk of heart disease, a lowered blood pressure, and a way to combat inflammation within the body. Catechins, the major component of green tea extract, have various physiological effects. They help remove toxins as well as having a significant impact on reducing body fat. Green tea can also alleviate caffeine withdrawal headaches. While green tea is packed with tons of great benefits and is a great way to kickstart your cleanse in the morning, it does have some caffeine. Although it's a common myth that green tea is naturally caffeine-free, green tea does contain caffeine. Green tea usually contains around 25 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce serving. This is considered to be a low amount of caffeine. It's roughly a quarter of the amount of caffeine you'd find in a typical cup of coffee, and roughly half the amount of caffeine you'd find in a typical cup of black tea. If you want to avoid caffeine in green tea, you can reduce caffeine in your green teas. Instead of downing gallons of green tea in an attempt to lose weight, using it as a pick-me-up in the morning or in the afternoon lets you reap the reward without upsetting your stomach or causing any adverse side effects. You could also try twig tea. Twig teas are made from the twigs or stems of the tea plant. They are naturally very low in caffeine. Popular twig teas include kukicha and hojicha. When you're doing a cleanse, even a short one for 72 hours or so, helping your body feel full so you don't reach for those sugary snacks or other quick fix foods is crucial. Juice can be a great way to get tons of nutrients packed into a simple, low-calorie drink. While many juices that sit on the shelves of your local grocery store are packed with added sugar, making your own or opting for a no sugar added variety packs a punch. All the vitamins and minerals that are naturally found in the fruit and vegetables your juice is made of let your body purge the toxins that might be floating around. This has often been associated with a rapid amount of weight loss, but the effects of juice alone don't always last. They can be a great way to kickstart your cleansing and your future healthy choices. Your body has the ability to naturally process and expel toxins, and it often just needs a little boost. That's where your cleanse comes in. We often overlook the simple fact of staying hydrated throughout the day. It's much easier to reach for a snack as comfort instead of a glass of water. Creating some infused water or lightly flavored water can be a great alternative and help you stay hydrated. And speaking of that, I am taking a sip. So the more hydrated you are, the better your liver can continue to process out those toxins and get rid of the things holding you back. For example, starting your day with warm water with a squeeze of lemon and a dash of cayenne pepper can give you a boost. Lemon has a phytochemical that helps to detox your liver. Cayenne pepper contains capsaicin, which boosts your metabolism by slightly raising your body temperature while boosting your immune system and decreasing inflammation, which occurs in your gut. This is a great way to begin your day, as well as reset your pH levels and start the cleansing process. While food has the biggest impact on your body and can accumulate toxins more rapidly than anything else, your environment and the products you use can also cause toxins to build up. So today, day 3 is all about building from the first 2 days and eliminating toxins, not only out of your diet, but out of your home and your products. All the work you do to get rid of toxins from your meal plans won't do any good if you're still getting your fill from other sources. Spring cleaning and spring cleansing both can have a focus on cleaning products. While you may break out your entire set of cleaning supplies to get your house in order, for the next season, those same products can fill your body with more toxins that keep you from living your best life. Making the switch to more natural methods and cleaning supplies can help your body stay toxin-free and your liver work the way it should. Even products that you think can't be exchanged often have a more natural recipe. Simple ingredients can still get your home intensely clean, and all it takes is a little bit of elbow grease and ingenuity. Believe it or not, some of your cookware and plastic storage dishes might be leaching extra chemicals and toxins into your body and your food. Plastic storage dishes can release toxins into the food you eat, and the more often they're heated and reheated, the more they leak. These toxins can leave you feeling run down, your head in a fog, and give your liver a hard time so that it's difficult for it to filter things out. Even non-stick cookware can cause many of the same issues. Those same toxins can enter your food through the cooking process when you use non-stick cookware. The best option is to toss out any extra plastic dishes you use to store food and find glass ones. And swap your non-stick pans for cast iron or enamel. There is a good chance the first thing you do when you get up in the morning is use a wide range of personal care products to get yourself looking, feeling, and smelling your best. While these products can do wonders at the moment for making you look and smell good, they can often include toxins that can slow down your body and make you feel ill. Sweat is a vital bodily process, and the quality of the odor of our sweat may be an indicator of health. The kidneys, liver, and gut are designed to eliminate toxins and waste products from the body. Sluggish digestion, improper hydration, as well as impaired kidney or liver function causes a backup of waste in the body that is then released in the sweat, giving it an unpleasant odor. A great first step to sweet-smelling sweat is to keep the digestive system cleared out by eating a colorful, organic, whole foods diet, including probiotics and fermented food. And a cleanse is a great way to start this process. Getting rid of your deodorant altogether might cut down on the steps you need to do to get ready in the morning, but your coworkers might not find it to be the best option. Instead of just going for the cheapest option at the store, digging in to find a healthier, more natural alternative can get your body in sync again. So we're going to talk about doing including in your 72-hour spring cleanse ways to enhance your senses. So this is what I do, these next set of slides that I do to include. So I spend the first day in total silence. No people, no blue light, no distractions. Instead, I listen. I soak in the sounds of spring, the rustling of leaves in the trees, the myriad of birds, even the sound of grass under my feet. On the second day and going forward, I will open my phone back up to the world, but I take 3 30-minute breaks throughout the day of just sitting with myself and listening. Maybe a full day won't fit into your schedule, or even 30 minutes is asking a lot. So try for 5 minutes, maybe when you first wake up. Again, as a midday pickup, and maybe right before bed to find that silence. I turn off all social media, TV, and movies for the entire 72-hour period. Lights are off by 9 p.m., and I light candles until I'm ready to go to sleep. It does wonders to get yourself in bed by 10 p.m. I get outside for at least one slow and mindful walk in nature a day, making sure I have my water bottle, and take advantage of any green fields or benches to sit down and take it all in. 72 hours shouldn't be a long time without TV or computers, but let's face it, it is. See how long a digital detox works for you. If you are hankering to watch something, make it something you find personally enriching or inspiring. So here's my pro tip. Make a list of webinars or documentaries, movies ahead of time so you don't fall down the Hulu rabbit hole. You just want to avoid things that will overexcite you, like action movies or Twitter. I make sure anything touching my skin is cotton and non-restrictive. I do dry brushing and an oil self-massage before my morning shower. It's something I do on a weekly basis, but during a cleanse, I take extra time with it, spending around 30 minutes before washing off. If doing self-massage is new to you, you could certainly just massage your feet or hands, or you could use a body scrub in the shower. A professional massage is also a wonderful option and one I will often book at the end of my recharge. In the hierarchy of senses, for most of us, smell falls lowest on the list. For my cleanse, I make a point of noticing smells, like when I'm cooking or right before eating. I take a pause and just breathe in, taking the time to see how the smells are affecting me. I make sure to only use natural cleaners and products and keep a light incense or diffuser on most of the day and change the scent according to the time of day. Lemon is nice in the morning, lavender in the evening. I may make my own blends of essential oils for the shower or bath. In spring, energizing scents like eucalyptus or rosemary are great ways of waking up from winter. If you are sensitive to smell, try to find more subtle, natural ones, maybe picking up some cut flowers or smelling the skin of a cut orange to spark your senses. Since these 72 hours are about giving my body a break, I keep meals very simple. I often stick to something like khichdi or dal soup with vegetables. Nothing too spicy for me, so I don't always use garlic, onions, or chili peppers. See what works for your body. Rather than making big batches, I take the time to prepare each meal separately. According to Ayurveda, this helps preserve the energy of the food, and it is also a chance to practice mindfulness and gratitude. I like Indian food, but I know that for many of you that may not be your thing, which is why you won't see any in the recipes I've selected. Any whole food meal with simple ingredients is great. Since everyone is different, you may find you want to stay away from the raw foods, including juices, which for some are harder to digest. Oatmeal, brown rice with cooked vegetables and soups, that may be great for you. The most important part is taking your time to enjoy the food. Sit without distractions. Smell it, chew it well. Eat slowly. So We keep on keeping on. Your body has all the potential necessary to filter out the toxins that tend to accumulate through the long winter months. But every now and then, your body needs just a little boost to get things done as efficiently as possible. This simple 72-hour cleanse is designed to let you get toxins out of your system, kickstart your liver's natural patterns, and give you a whole new lease on life. There's no time like the present to get started on something that will benefit every area of your life. Completely changing your diet and going cold turkey with some of your favorites can be difficult. Changing things a little bit at a time lets you refocus on the things that matter and lets you develop your new habits without completely upending your life. This simple 72-hour cleanse is designed to let you get toxins out of your system. We're just going to have to remember that. So let's get started. And what I have next are just slides on the different recipes. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. If you've got the guide, they're all in there. But as you can see, so there's 3 breakfast recipes that you can choose from. We start with a chia pudding. You can choose a ginger peach smoothie, a strawberry coconut smoothie bowl. You don't have to do these. These are just ideas. Lunch could be this wrap, this collared wrap. You can do an arugula and brown rice Buddha bowl. Maybe the spring pea salad with lime and mango. Dinner, a garlic and asparagus stir fry. Again, if garlic is too spicy for you, then don't do it. A lemon cilantro quinoa bowl. Or, yeah, brown rice noodles with different vegetables. And here's a little snack if you need it, these cinnamon sea salt protein bites. So what I want most of all for you to know is that this 72-hour cleanse, it's a time to really be interested, to notice the effects that a few simple changes can make. Your eyes might be brighter, your digestion and mood can become more optimal, and you can feel a little more ready to take on the changes of a new season. That said, any changes done consciously to welcome in the season can work. Preparing and eating a clean meal, doing a self-massage, or lighting some candles can all be great standalone ways of giving your mind and senses a break. And here's ways that you can contact me, lynn.deboer.johnson@gmail.com. You can go to my website, feedingyourhealth.com. If you're on Facebook, just look up Sage Wisdom, and you should be able to find my group and join it. And so for now, we're going to take questions. I was going to say that on my website, you'll see a place where you can schedule a free 30-minute consultation. So you can ask me questions and see what we can do together. So going to stop that and start this so you can see me. And if you have any questions there, Beatrice, I would love to hear them, because I'm sure if you have questions, other people do.
No, I am surprised though that you put no green smoothies in there because green smoothies are really good for
It can be, and
for
yeah, it
breakfast.
can be for breakfast or any other time. if you want to do, here, let me see, I'm gonna see some of the smoothie recipes I have.
The smoothies that you gave though are
So
good.
yeah,
I'm
they
going to
don't
try
have
them out.
green in the name, but like the ginger peach smoothie, it
It
has
has some
mixed
greens in
greens.
it, yeah.
It has some mixed greens in it. The smoothie bowl, let's see. It has baby spinach in it. So yeah, they just don't have green in the name. Because I was
They're
like, I thought I
delicious. I'm
did.
good. I think I'm gonna follow the menu you gave because it's really very good.
Yeah, it's just, and it's not dramatic. And that's so many of the cleanses and things that I see there, they tend to be a little more dramatic than what a person normally eats. And that's the whole point, is to have it not be so dramatic, to just
And
make a few changes.
and then it's easier when you give us the menu
Yeah,
because we don't have to think about it.
right, exactly, exactly.
Laziness is it. Yeah, but we don't have to, we really don't have to think about it. We just choose what we want for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, and then that's that. So you
Right.
really made it very easy for us to follow that. It's not complicated, it's
Yep.
not extreme, it's delicious.
Right.
It sounds
And if somebody knows that maybe a banana would raise their blood sugar, then you don't use a banana.
right.
You can use more avocado if it's the creaminess. That's um, that's kind of the beauty of all this. And the same thing, if brown rice raises your blood sugar, then use something else. Or, if there's too much fiber and it changes your digestion, or, if there's something in there that aggravates your thyroid, like you were talking about before, then we'll come up with something else. And feel free as you're looking at the recipes going, I don't like this, or I don't think this will work for me. And we'll work out ideas together. That's that's what I do with people, is help them find out what works best for the body right at that moment. Because every time you put something in your body changes. And so what might have worked for you 6 months before may not work now. So I know it's common for people that I know, like relatives and so forth, and they'll say, well, I don't understand. I've always eaten this tuna noodle casserole. And suddenly now they're having an issue. Um, Many of us were brought up with having a glass of milk at dinner time. And like my husband, now he's like realizing it's really affecting his digestion and his immune system. And he's like 98% Norwegian and 2% Swedish. So he's got the genetics for being more tolerant of dairy. But he's even finding that, well, maybe that's not the best choice for him right now. So, yeah,
I do, and but I do have a question about one of them.
yes.
Uh, the snack where you say 1 cup gluten-free oats. How can you tell they're gluten-free?
They should say on the package.
You should say. Does that
Yes.
is that because they prepare them
In a glue
in a place where the
in exactly. So usually the companies that have gluten-free oats, they have like a whole separate area, and their cleaning process is a little more stringent. Because when you process oats, there's a lot of dust and things that
dust?
from
Yes.
the chaff. And so they have to be very careful with it. Um,
See, I wanted to try that before everything else. That
oh
snack.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. No,
so
it's so I will be honest and tell people that I have tried these recipes on my family. My husband and I have legal guardianship of two of our young grandchildren. They are now 10 and 12. And so I get their approval before I
that's
start a
very
lot of
important.
these. Yeah. And
That's
they
very
liked
important.
they like that, they like the snacks. They like things like that. Especially when they can just come home and try that.
And eat them.
And eat them. Yep. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, the
Everything
cinnamon.
else was
And
good.
actually, my grandson likes to just he likes to make things on his own. So I have him helping along with me. So again, because they're a little more simple and not so complicated, it's easy.
And I think, one more question for you. When you
Sure.
were talking about green tea
Yes.
and caffeine,
Yes.
does that mean that you get more caffeine when you soak that green tea for
Yes. That's
longer time?
exactly true. Yep.
So
So
how long
if
should we
you
soak?
so if the caffeine doesn't bother you to get more powerful effect from the different catechins and constituents, you put a top on the cup after you pour the hot water in and let it soak for about or infuse. It's an infusion for about 20 minutes. If you just want a lighter infusion, I'd go between 5 and 10 minutes. And then because I'm very sensitive to caffeine, but I don't have a problem with the kukicha or the bancha teas, um, the twig teas. So I can attest to the fact that those work. Um, and they're very mild in flavor.
Very mild. I want to try those twig teas.
Yeah.
Lynn, where do they sell them?
Um,
Everywhere? I mean,
well, you should anywhere they sell
tea.
tea selections, they should, but for sure, any natural food store should
Okay,
have them.
should
Yeah,
have them. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because I would tend to soak the green tea much longer because I wanted a little bit stronger flavor.
yeah.
But then
But
I
yeah,
realized
you
that,
may
yeah,
notice the caffeine effect. So maybe you only have it
yes,
in the morning. Um, the other thing with that too is that if you reuse, like if you do a tea bag or a tea ball, if you reuse it, um, the first time you reuse it, you're going to have a little more intense um, response to it. But the more you use it, the less
the
you'll
less.
have. So you can reuse it throughout the
Okay,
day.
thank you.
And maybe even adding more water to dilute it.
To dilute it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, yeah, caffeine is not that good for me. So,
Yeah, again, it's what works for your body. There's a lot of great benefits from green tea, but if you if you put in the squeeze of no, that was with the water, the squeeze of lemon with it, that will help as well to kind of dilute
okay.
it.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's it.
All right. Well, if you or anybody else listening to the recording have questions, again, you can type them in the YouTube channel. You can reach out to me at lynn.debuhr, DEBUHR, .johnson@gmail.com. And I'm also on Facebook in the Sage Wisdom group. You can reach out there. Um, you can send me a message, whatever works for you. Um,
Thank you.
yeah. All
I'll
right.
be doing it now that I'm been getting back to normal, I hope.
Yeah. And
I
that
think,
could help. Yeah.
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 Thank you, Lynn. This was good.
Mhm.
I think it's something I need right now too.
Well, I know I do. It's been a
Yeah.
long, hard winter. All right.
Yes.
I'm going to stop this recording. Hold on.